Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Claymore, chapter 140, Sword of the Dark Deep, part 2. Let's just get into it, man. We have sort of a battle on multiple fronts, right? With Rabona, Priscilla fighting Riful, Cassandra is still in this, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how this shapes up, man. Um, we're nearing the end too, man. I still can't believe it. Only two more volumes left, but let's keep going, man. All right, and then also last chapter we did have Miata and Clarice kind of harmonizing their Yoma energies together. Um, so I, I think it's wrong to say that this is going to be like Miata like unleashed, but it does feel like she like the leash itself has like she's gonna have a little bit more reign to do just to let loose, I guess, right? So that's gonna be exciting to see. um all right. Mama, I'm scared, help. Uh-oh, Miata is unraveling emotionally. It's all right, I'll protect her. um all right. Oh, what is this Yoma energy? Don't tell me that's Miata. What? All the way over there on that tower. Oh boy, okay. Awakened being, someone with equivalent powers over there. Two Yoma energies are harmonizing. She's making straight for it, I'm guessing. I don't get it, but an intentional awakening sounds troublesome. And I crush trouble before it happens. Um, so she crashed to the ground. Okay, we got Anastasia there and Raftella, I think. So they obviously had something to do with that. Um, ooh, okay. And everyone's going right at her. Okay. You. I'm really loving the camaraderie between these members specifically. Just seeing them work together, I think, is really cool because we're so used to and accustomed to seeing the seven ghosts working together, right? So it's cool to get a little bit of a spotlight on different claymores. Um, all right. Yeah, okay, so I didn't even see that she managed to cut off, I think, two of her arms, her limbs. Um, very cool. All right. The organization's last single digits are gonna stop this abyssal one. Dude, that's an awesome shot right there of all of them together. Nice. Oh, okay, look at Daytrich there. Um, Nike, Anastasia in the back. Raftella in the back over there as well. Cool. Um, yeah, this is cool, man. This is great. I love that shot for sure. And Daytrich, man, like she's really coming into her own. I feel like, um, she really does more than any other of these claymores. She really does feel like an honorary member of the Seven Ghosts to me. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's really neat to see her like at the forefront of this, right? Um, all right. What fun. Gee, she just completely decimated that entire bit of the city. Without your footing, you're just targets. Um, you two again. I'll crush you first. Okay. Yeah, but it looks like they're just like easily kind of blocking out the rubble that's like coming for them with their swords, with their claymores. Single digits can draw it away while others destroy the buildings it stands on. Without its footing, it's just a target. Here we go. Not so fast, little girls. Huh, I think, okay, so yeah, they actually managed to cut down like all of its limbs, but she doesn't seem too worried about it because she said, not so fast, little girls. Oh, she grew them again. Wow, okay. She never runs out of blades. And look at her now, dude. Too bad. Did you say something about footing? Footing. Did I say that? Our job was to stop you, and we did that. To stop her or to stall her, I wonder. Because I don't think they. I mean, they didn't stop her at all, but they did definitely stall her for, I'm guessing, to complete Miata's transformation. They were definitely successful in that. If that is truly what they were trying to do. But let's see. Oh my god, dude. That's Miata? What? Go, Miata. We will protect your spirit. I am in disbelief that Miata can that her awakened being form is that. What? Okay, so I guess now that perfectly explains the cover, right? Um but I mean, obviously, we wouldn't have known beforehand, like what the hell that serpent like thing was in the background with all the wings. But man, dude, now having context and seeing, um, what this is, who this is pretty crazy. Okay. All right, so there's explosions. Okay, so now we're back to Priscilla and Riful's battle. Um, Again, man, it's just like back and forth, and I'm really enjoying that aspect to this fight. What's this? Impressive. At least she even absorbs. At last, she even absorbs Priscilla's attacks. Even Priscilla must feel this. Yeah, Priscilla's body is just getting like cracked here and there. She got stabbed through the face too. Um, is this the end? Oh dear. Because she just regenerated her arm. She broke off Riful's attack. And Riful looked a little bit surprised. Alright, so she grew her arm back. Um, but Riful's just going right back at her, man. I think Priscilla broke it off again. Okay. Okay, so Priscilla actually managed to break off one of Riful's arms. I love this shot of her arm, man. Um just how strong it looks. That one arm, man. um okay. What happened? Can she absorb Priscilla's attacks? I mean, she did make impact with Priscilla, right? I mean, she impaled her multiple times. So yeah, it should have absorbed her power. But it looks like almost the opposite happened. Your hands are different. You're cheating. I wasn't hiding them, but there is an alien element inside me. I had possessed it since awakening and I couldn't let it go. Carrying it around was a hassle, so I stuck it in within myself. I wasn't attempting anything in particular, but it became my flesh and blood. And now I'm reverting. With a heart afraid to fight and a body that can die, I'm going to fight you the right way. Interesting. I also love how like she refers to this as like alien, right? Like something that is just like not normal to like to her, right? Um yeah, so I had possessed it since awakening and I couldn't let it go. Carrying it around was a hassle, so I stuck it in within myself. I wasn't attempting anything in particular, but it became my flesh and blood. Interesting. Yeah, and the fact that she's saying that like it's annoying. It was a hassle to carry it with her, but like something about it, she just couldn't let it go. Um, so with a heart afraid to fight and a body that can die, I'm going to fight you the right way. Interesting. So like I I'm curious if this now puts her at like if she's fighting her the right way, then is this like more of like an even playing field now since this is now a body that can actually die? Um, I'm not sure. Uh, a claymore. Yeah, I didn't even notice that either. Like, she's fighting with a claymore as well. She's fighting her the right way. That's very strange. So I feel like fighting her the right way can mean so many different things. Like, we'll talk about it afterwards. But man, okay. Um, yeah, like it's so weird. Like she's fighting her like a claymore taking a contract to go after a Yoma, right? Like how odd is that? Um, but she's really carving up Riful. And she even got Rifle right through the head. You've never tasted the steel that birthed you, but in the end, it cuts you up. No, there's no way that Rifle is done that quickly. There's no way. Like I refuse to believe it. And that's the end of the chapter too. Okay, damn. That was a really good chapter. Um, of course, they would end it off on a like, is she dead or is she not dead kind of thing. Um, I think Rifa will be fine because I mean the look on her face still to me like I can never gauge Rifa, man, because it's always like this constant state of if she's worried or if she's not worried. Like she's so playful to me. There's only ever like a few instances where I ever really feel that she's concerned about something or she's kind of worried. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I don't think she's done. I think she's still gonna have a something left in the tank. But regardless, this has been a really even if she does, if this is the end of the fight, I think it was a really good fight because just like I hate one-sided battles. I detest those with every ounce of my being. So this fight has pretty much been just back and forth, neck to neck, the entire way through. So I can really appreciate that for sure. There was definitely points where it felt like Rifle had the upper hand, and then there was, I mean, just now this entire chapter where it felt like Priscilla had the upper hand. So I really enjoyed that aspect about this fight. Um, because you never knew who was really going to win. Um, so, so that's that. Majority of this chapter really was the single digits um, fighting this awakened being, protecting Rabona, but also like stalling her just to allow enough time for the harmonization between Miata and Clarice to actually finish, to give way to Clarice to actually transform and awaken into this giant like um what's the creature's leviathan, right? Like to turn into something that kind of reminds me of a leviathan almost. So yeah, I mean the design on that was really really cool. We've said it countless times before, just how great, um, Norihiro is at kind of differentiating all the awakened beings, making them feel distinct from each other, which I feel like is a impossible task, but he has done time and time again. He's really knocked it out of the park with, I would say, majority of the designs of each awakened being. And he just continues it here with Miata's. It looks distinct from any other awakened being I've seen in this series. Um, so yeah, that was really cool. I'm gonna be really interested to see. I mean, two awakened beings going head to head in this battle. Um, I mean, she seems scared shitless. She seems terrified. I mean, this face right here. Yeah, she seems terrified. But I'm gonna be curious if it's just gonna be a like not a one shot, but if Miata's just gonna make quick work of her, and then maybe just maybe, what if Miata actually does lose control and Clarice isn't able to, um, actually protect her and actually hold on to the harmonization, and then Miata just runs rampant on Rabona. I think that could be a possibility, because Miata is still kind of a wild card, right? Um, so that would be very interesting to see what happens after this fight. Um, and then I guess after that, Priscilla kind of tapping into to, I think she referred it as like her heart, right? Um, and just again, her referring it to this alien part of her that has been with her since her awakening, has always been there. It's this kind of thing that she's looked at as something annoying, but she can't let go of it at the same time. Um, it was really cool. But then just the fact that she brought out a Claymore to fight Riful is really interesting. I'm curious what's her reasoning behind that, with her quote unquote fighting Riful the right way with a Claymore in hand, like Claymores do. Um, it's really interesting to see, to see that, right? Um, I don't want to call it a fair fight, but a more grounded fight of a Claymore going up against an awakened being, like a normal day to day, Claymore would actually do. It's so weird to see her doing that, right? But yeah, I don't know. Um, Pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this chapter, guys. Um, I'm excited to see where we go from here, man. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more Claymore, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.